Hello, I'm starting this video again because I pressed something that I shouldn't have pressed. And I was all in the middle of telling you about yesterday's story. But let us get on with lips of the day again, especially since I just did it. It's been that kind of a week, people. Not just kind of a day. It's just been that kind of a week. Yeah, yesterday you didn't see me. Pop and I, there's stuff going on in my job right now. So he wants to get in on the dirt, and I feel him in on all kinds of dirt. So yeah. So he thinks he goes into detective mode. Like, well, what I think is going to happen is this is going to happen. But my father has an instinct and an intuition that is unbelievable, because every single time I tell him something's happening at my job, he'll say, this is about to happen. So keep your eyes open. And more often than not, my father is dead on. So, of course, I have to fill him in. So that's what happened last night. And I didn't get up the stairs until 8:15. Say what now? So you know. 7:15, you know. 8:15, you know. So, yeah, no video yesterday. But I'm wearing the same thing that I wore yesterday. And what is it, you might ask? Well, let us start off with the liner. It is Prescriptive's lip coloring pencil in aubergine, lined, and it looks exactly like the same shade of the lip gloss that I'm about to show you. It's Ever Loving lip gloss. This is the Maybelline Elixir. This is Maybelline Elixir in 025 Mauve Mystique. This is one of those everyday shades that you can just pop in your bag, get to the office, do a little ditty, and then call it a day. And it will last all day. This is one sensational lip gloss, can I just tell you. Let me show you the color of this bad boy. It is mauve. It's a beautiful, toned down mauvey pink. And look at that shine, people. Hello? Look at it. Look at it. It doesn't have glitters. I know it looks like I have glitters all around my hands. It itself doesn't have glitters, but like I said, I did the video before. So the glitters are from me wiping this off. Now, I guess what I'm wiping it with has glitters in it. I don't know. But the gloss itself does not have glitters. Okay, it's very, very shiny, but it's not shiny with glitter. So there you have it. That is lips of the day. So I told you the reason why you didn't see me yesterday. But let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. I got things to talk to you about, honey, so sit down. I park underground every day. I park underground. And you park underground, then you have to go up the stairs and then get to the building. Well, there was a woman ahead of me and a man behind me. And the woman ahead of me, she got to the door before I got to the stairs to get to the door. So she was standing there. She was holding the door for me. So I kind of picked up the pace, and I was going up the stairs, and my foot caught on the stair before. And I went, bam, damn, right on my leg. Right on my right knee. So hard that my shoe fell off. Don't laugh. It ain't funny. My shoe fell off. And the guy behind me said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm all right. I'm in a little pain right now." But he goes, "No, but should I call somebody?" I said, No. It's not that bad. I didn't break anything, thank God." I said, "But my shoe fell off." He goes, "You fell so hard, I didn't even see your shoe fly off." I said, "Yeah, well, there it is. I've got to put it on my foot now. But thank you very much." And I told the woman, I said, "Thank you very much. But, please go on, because I really have to get myself together." So I got my shoe, and I stood up, and it still aches a little bit. It's not nothing. There's nothing broken or cracked or anything. It's just very sore. But, yeah, I had to walk that puppy off, but good. But you want to talk about embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. I mean, it's bad enough. I'm a big gal. Now you find a big gal falling down. I'm surprised the earth didn't shake. And if you felt something, then that was me. But, for real, I fell hard on my knee. But surprisingly enough, I really thought that I might have done something, but I'm fine. I'm fine. It's still a little sore. As you can see, I'm kind of rubbing it a little bit as I'm talking about it, but it's still a little sore. and I have nothing to worry about. I guess in a way, you know, fat does protect you in some ways. In some ways. Had I been a skinny, scrawny thing, I think I would have cracked a leg, you know, fractured something. But, you know, sometimes fat does help. So that's what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday was a weird day. It started off with that, and just things kept, like little itty bitty things. But I managed to stay in a good spirit. Like I'm in a good spirit today, thank goodness. And I hope to be in a good spirit tomorrow. I'm in a good spirit today because today was payday. Okay. So, and my tax man contacted me and told me about my refund. So I've got enough to put into my checking, put into my savings, pay up some more credit card bills, and have enough to play with. So I won't get stupid, but I am going to play. I'm going to play, damn it. Okay? I'm going to play. So that was today as well as yesterday. Now, okay, I already told you about falling up the stairs. And it really was falling up the stairs. Like I didn't fall down the stairs. I fell up the stairs. That's bad. So, okay, I managed to talk to you about that. Oh, okay. So I tried something this morning and damn it, if it doesn't work, it works. It really does work. There is a video of Wayne Goss. Everybody knows Wayne Goss, right? Wayne Goss is talking about a new thing that he discovered. If you mix oil, like almond oil, jojoba oil, I don't know if it's olive oil. He used jojoba oil and almond oil. He mentioned those two. But there was one oil that he said don't use. He said you could use aloe vera, I think, but there was one oil that he said not to use, and I forgot what it was. Anyway, if I find the video, I'll link it below. But it's not a long thing at all. He just shows you that if you mix oil, like put a drop of oil in the mixture of your foundation, you will get like a nice glow. Well, honey, I don't use oils, but this is what I use, and it turns into an oil on your face. It's like my Egyptian magic. This is the magic, the Madre magic that I showed you. And this is what it looks like. It's like a solid oil. It's a solid, but then when you rub it with your hands together and then you put it on your face, it gets very oily. So I don't use that much. But I said, okay, well, I don't have to put a drop of oil in it because I don't have droplets of oil. But if I put this on my face and grease up my face just so, then put my foundation and, you know, my True Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator, mix those two together like I normally do, instead of putting my Black Opal Even True, because normally that's my face lotion. But I don't need my face lotion if I'm using this. So I just wanted to experiment. So I put this on my face first. Then I put my True Lumi. I mixed it with my Dream Fresh, my Maybelline Dream Fresh BB. And I mixed it with my True Match Lumi, like I normally do. And I put the foundation on my face. Well, can I tell you, you are going to get a glow like nobody's business. Now, you'll think that it's a greasy glow, but it's not. It's not. It's, if you don't put too much of the Madre Magic or any kind of oil, because you're just really putting a drop. But obviously, me putting this on my face is a little more than a drop. But if you use just a drop of oil and mix it in your foundation, you are going to get a beautiful, subtle glow. Let me tell you, this is so good that even when I powdered my face, the glow still managed to come through. It wasn't grease, it wasn't oil that was coming through. It was not a nice, subtle glow. It really was a nice, subtle glow. So I'm going to have to really, really use up my Even True. I'm going to have to really use this up, because this is what I normally mix with my foundation, and I keep my face dry. And then I mix this in my foundation. I didn't want to mix this in with the mixture because I thought lotion and the grease, they might not coincide together. So since he just said put a drop of oil and my face was already oiled up, I just used the mixture of my foundation, and I am a happy camper. And my face was moist, and it wasn't dry at all. I didn't feel any kind of dry patch or anything. It was just great. It just felt comfortable. And and after that, I put regular makeup on. Can I tell you, I like this look. Yes, indeedy do. I like this look a lot because you can see, aside from, my highlight and all of that, you can see that my face it's kind of glowy. It's kind of glowy, even after I powdered it. So there is something to it. I'm going to find that video and I'm going to link it below so you guys can see, because he is a wonderful person. I love Wayne Goss, honey. I love me some Wayne Goss. He's got another video. Now, I don't know if I should, if I find both of them, I'll link both of them. There's one called the Halo Technique. It's really just, all you have to type in the YouTube subject box is Halo Technique, and his video will come up. And that's what I've been doing. I think I told you about that before. I stopped doing it for a while, and then I don't know. I was looking through videos, and that video popped up, and I said, oh, let me take a look at this again. And he showed it, and I'm like, I used to do that. Why am I stopping to do that? I stopped for some reason. I don't know why. Now I'm doing it again. I used it today. Now his is a little bit more prominent because he's using a loose dust to do the whole halo effect. And he says that's really what you should use. I don't have any loose dusts. All of my highlights are solid. Like this is the one I'm using now, my NYX Illuminator. It's a solid. But I figure a highlighter is a highlighter, so it really shouldn't matter if it's a loose dust or not. So that's what I'm going with. And I like the look. I like the look a lot. So I'll try to link both videos, but if I can't find both, I'll just link the one about the oil below. And honey, did anybody see Empire last night? What? Lucius wants to shoot his own son? For real? Lucius wants to shoot his own son so he can save the empire. But aren't you saving the empire so you can give it to your son? What's the point of you killing the person that you're trying to save the company for? So if you shoot his ass and you get the company, when it's time to give it up, who you gonna give it to? I know you have more than one son, but this particular one is the one that you wanted to hand over the company to. That's the one you want to kill? They're at odds with each other, but all in the end, Cookie knows she knows her men, okay? She knows her men. Family is what the bottom line of this show is, all about family. They have issues. Lord Jesus, they have issues. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to say it, but we all know who pushed the older son's wife down the stairs, don't we? We all know. I'm not saying who it is because I don't want to give up anything. No spoilers. Not that I know. Not that they, not that they revealed who it was. But we all know who it is. I sure as hell know who it is. Especially when the wife saw the person's shoes walking out the door. And the back of the shoe was red. We all know. Okay, so we'll see if she figures it out. Because, of course, they took her to the hospital. She lost the baby. Well, yeah. Okay, I already said a little bit of a spoiler in case you didn't see it. But, yeah, she did lose the baby. But come on, with a fall like that, did you really think? Okay. So, yeah. So, Empire is back on, honey. Back on. Guns a-blazing. Literally. Guns a-blazing. Okay. So, that's basically it in a nutshell. It is payday. I mailed my bills. I've got to mail 2 other ones on Saturday, but I have to certify send receipt these because one of the bills that I'm going to be mailing on Saturday, I mailed one in February and it never reached its destination. So I wanted to stop payment on it. Why do you have to be penalized $35 to put a stop payment on a check. And I asked the girl, I said, why am I being penalized for a check that maybe the mailman lost? She goes, well, you know, that's how the bank makes its money. Every time there's a stop payment on a check, it costs the bank money. And I said, and I'm thinking to myself, the bank is the bank. The bank got more money than me. Okay, so it really shouldn't cost anything to put a stop payment on a check. So, but that's what I was thinking in my head. And she goes, well, you know, do you still want to go through? I said, you know what? She goes, and if the check does happen to get paid and you already put a stop payment, you can, what was she used a word, like a trial word. You can like fight it or something. I said, I'm not going to go through all of that trouble. I said, you know what? I'm good. I said, hopefully it'll get cashed. I know damn well I think the thing is lost. But, and I know I put a right address on it and everything. But for real, $35 on a piece of paper that I just need to put a stop payment on? What? No, no, boo-boo. I'm going to take my chances. Thank you very much. Okay, so, got paid and already broke. But the only thing I'm counting on is that refund. I am really going to try not to go crazy. But it's a happy refund. Can I just say? It's a happy refund. Enough to put in my savings, enough to put in my checking, enough to get some bills paid, honey. Lower that balance on my credit card situation. Yes. And still have some left to play with. Okay. So I'm very happy about that. And I may have to call my partner in crime, Carrie, and we may have to do an Ulta shopping spree situation. An Ulta / Target, maybe the mall. Or, well, the mall and Target are closer to each other than Ulta. Ulta is like out there. That's the reason why I really don't like to go out there. I would rather order Ulta and have Ulta come to me. Because going out to Ulta, it's a bit of a drive. So, if anything, we will probably do a mall situation or a Target situation. Because the Target that I'm thinking about, which is across from the Roosevelt Field Mall, that Target has a beautiful array of makeup, honey. A beautiful array. So, I could do wonders just staying there a couple of hours and putting things in my little shopping cart and then go to the shopping thing to pay up and call it a day. Yes, I think that sounds like a good idea. We could go to lunch just like we did the last time. Go to lunch at the Red Robin. They make some delicious burgers. And that was the first time I had gone to the Red Robin too. So now that I'm well aware of Red Robin, we could do the Red Robin. And right across is the Target. Okay. So I have to wait until the funds is actually in my greedy little hands. And then I will give her a call and say, hey, boo-boo, why don't we go shopping this weekend? We'll see what happens. Okay, so that is it. That is all. I think I am done. I have filled you in on Empire. I wrote everything down. Empire, Falling Up the Stairs. I really did write Falling Up the Stairs. Wayne Goss and his oily foundation mix. And tonight, I better not forget. I will kick myself in the ass if I forget to tape this. DVR it, tape it, whatever. Conan on TBS at 11 o'clock. My Henry. Actually, the whole cast of Batman versus Superman is going to be on. So, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. But I am going to DVR that bad boy and come Saturday, after I come back from the post office, I am going to sit my fat ass on the living room. And, yeah, I'm going to watch everything I DVR. Excuse me, for the week. So that is it. That is all. Hold up. There's one more thing. Monica. I finished this up. This one literally lasted like 2 squirts and it was over. Because remember I told you I had finished the other one. And this one is the Calvin Klein Endless Euphoria. Didn't I just start this week? Yeah, finished. It's finished. And this little drop that I've got like on the bottom here, it can't. There's nothing. So I'm gonna show you what I'm squirting on myself now. That didn't sound right at all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. See, it's almost finished too. Look at that. Look at that. That's almost finished. I may finish it tomorrow. Who knows? Well, they are samples, Nancy. This is another Calvin Klein. This one is called Eternity Now. This one, I think I like Eternity Now better than Euphoria. This is Eternity Now. And this is how much I've got left, which will take me to tomorrow, and then it'll be over, and then on Monday I'll start something else. I mean, I know there's samples and everything, and I really don't squirt all that much. I do my shoulders. I put one on my headband. I like to have my headband smell good too. And on my back, the back of my neck, and like up front here, and that's it. You would think that would last a little bit longer, but no, it does not. It is a sample, Nancy. It is a sample. Well, that is it. That is all. Like I said, I'm going to try to look for the Wayne Goss oil foundation mix, and I'm going to try to link that one below. If I find the halo, hello, boo-boo. Now he's back. If I find the Halo Technique one, I will try to link that one below as well, okay? So that's it. That's all, my loves. Tomorrow is Friday, April 1st. April Fools. I don't want nobody fooling my ass. No kind of way, no way. I don't need that. I'm beyond that age. Keep your foolishness to yourself. I don't want to, no. Keep your foolishness to yourself, okay? That's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think of this, because it's a beautiful, subtle, office-friendly lip gloss. It's so damn smooth. Oh, my sweet Jesus in heaven. It is seriously very smooth and very shiny, as you can see. Okay, that's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I love you, my sweethearts. I am going to have my brownie chocolate sundae from Baskin Robbins. That's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me, because that's what I felt like having. And I told Dana, I think it was, because I had posted it on my Facebook. And I told Dana at least twice a year sometimes, I find myself wanting to have ice cream for dinner. I ain't pregnant for nothing, okay? So don't even go there. But yeah, I do on occasion. At least twice a year, I do find myself craving ice cream for dinner. It's waiting for me in the kitchen, okay? Gotta go. All right. I love you, and hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will definitely talk to you tomorrow. Mwah! Love you, and bye-bye.